Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me and coming here to hear me run my mouth. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about something that is really important to do, I think, and it took me a really long time to do it. I know I sound real messed up right now, y'all. I have a cold. I'm not feeling well tonight, but I decided to record this anyway, so here we go. It took a lot of strength and courage to get this where I am right now. So y'all don't judge me. I'm an open book, so don't judge me, okay? Because this is all raw. So anyway, this is how I protect myself. Okay, so growing up, I wasn't taught how to protect myself. So I actually was shown the opposite of what that's supposed to look like. So I saw my mom being abused and taken so much off of so many people. She never stood up for herself. And I thought it was okay to do that. So when I got out into the real world, I applied that to myself in life because this is what I was taught, and I couldn't understand how other women or my friends could move in a way that I didn't know how to move in, and nobody ever took the time to teach me. So I was this lost girl that was walking through life with a distorted image of what protection, self-love was. So I remember a professor in college told me, well, he told the whole class, it may not be your fault that you are in the situation that you are in now, but it is your fault if you stay in that situation. And I had to learn how to fight my way through everything that I learned. All my lessons, soft, hard, it don't matter. They were lessons. I had to fight through them or give up, and here I am. So that means I didn't give up, but moving like that caused me a lot of emotional damage. And you know, at some point you got to learn your lessons, right? So I had to learn my lessons. I did. I was forced to, because it was either that or continue to be hurt, and I was just like, some had to give. So those were those lessons learned finally. But I had to first take responsibility for the part that I played, and that was hard to swallow, but I did it. And then next I had to figure out how to protect myself. Hold on, God. Okay, so next I had to figure out how to protect myself. And I realized I did not have boundaries set for myself. I didn't even know what boundaries were. It sounds crazy for a grown-up to say that, but in my situation, that's what it was. And so I figured out what my boundaries were, and those were just the things I would not tolerate, period, like at all in my life. And then after that, I had to figure out what I would do if someone tried to cross a boundary with me. Like, how would I handle that person? Would they go? Would they stay? You know, that's something I had to figure out. I always take my time to weigh my options. When someone presents something to me, no matter what it is, I would weigh the tables on it. So like, I would just say to myself, okay, well, if I did this, what would it look like for me? And then if I did that, what would it look like for me? And if it's not in my best interest, I always let it go now. So that's something I did not know how to do before. I also put my feelings before anyone else's. I will no longer make a move for myself based on how it'll make somebody else feel. I'm not a bitch, but manipulation just don't work for me. So at the end of the day, I'm a kind person to everyone, and I own that, you know, but at the same time, I have feelings too. So I consider my feelings as well. I can break my own heart. I can hurt my own feelings. So I learned to protect myself just like I would protect a loved one or a family member, you know, because my feelings matter too. I'm also my own best friend. So I look at it like I wouldn't tell my best friend to go out and do something that harms her. So why would I tell myself that? Why would I advise myself or allow myself to do that? The rules should apply to both. So I consider me my own best friend. The key for me becoming successful at protecting myself was being brave. Brave enough to show up for me, finally, for the first time. And this, let me just say, this journey has been quite the experience. It has been very difficult at times, and I felt like I was about to collapse and fall and bust my face at times, but I've learned a lot. So I don't feel guilty. I don't allow myself to feel guilty for standing up for myself. So at the end of the day, if someone comes into my space, because I'm a very peaceful person, if someone comes into my space and they try to disrupt my peace or disrespect me, I will assertively but politely let them know where they can move on to and never come back. And I do not play with myself because, like I said, I am my own best friend. So at the end of the day, if you come in my space and you disrespect my space for no reason, because like I'm a kind and loving person, you have to go. Have a nice day, sir. And I mean that without no fucks or coming back. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm done talking because that is how I protect myself. I'm going to go ahead and end this video, but I just want to thank you guys for joining me and showing me love and support for all my few subscribers, because I don't need a whole lot. At the end of the day, if this just reached one person, that's all that matters, because it only took one person for me. So I will holler at you guys later. Bye.